Before tanks, before drones, and long before gunpowder reshaped the art of war, terror on the battlefield often arrived on four legs. Amidst the clash of shields, the roar of soldiers, and the chaos of ancient combat, a dark and agile silhouette raced across Rome's war-torn fields. Muscular, disciplined, obedient, yet ferocious. It was neither man nor horse. It was the Canis Pugnax, the Roman war dog. Forged through centuries of brutal selection, the Canis Pugnax was not a camp mascot. It was a living weapon, crafted to protect, hunt, fight, and kill. History may have let its name fade, but the legionaries who fought beside it never forgot the beast that guarded their lives. To uncover the origins of this four-legged soldier, we must travel back to the rugged mountains of ancient Greece, home of the Molossus, massive guardian dogs renowned for their loyalty and lethal power. Aristotle described them as beasts capable of facing lions, and Virgil called them the guardians of kings. The Romans saw in these dogs the perfect raw material. They imported them, bred them with local and barbarian war dogs, and began shaping the ultimate combat dog. Powerful, swift, and absolutely loyal. This refined breed became the Canis Pugnax, standing nearly 60 centimeters tall, weighing 40 to 50 kilograms, with dark fur ideal for night operations and a guttural bark that could shake the resolve of any enemy. By the 2nd century BC, as Roman spectacles evolved into grand theaters of violence, the Canis Pugnax entered the arenas not as performers, but as instruments of execution. Starved for days to heighten their aggression, they hunted criminals, fought prisoners, and battled exotic beasts, lions, bears, and giant wild boars. Some became so famous that crowds cheered their names like true gladiators. But the arena was only the beginning. Rome soon realized that these dogs were not just performers, they were soldiers. As the empire expanded across the ancient world, it encountered enemies who already used war dogs: Celts, Scythians, Germans, Britons. These dogs fought with reckless fury. Rome's response was to refine, train, and discipline its own. Unlike tribal war dogs, the Roman Canis Pugnax obeyed strict commands. It attacked only on signal, recognized allies by scent, held formation under pressure, and, like a true legionary, never retreated. They marched up to 35 kilometers a day, carrying small packs of rations or messages, slept inside camps, guarded perimeters, protected supplies, and alerted soldiers long before human sentries sensed danger. They were not simply animals, they were part of the legion. Historical accounts rarely highlight them, but their presence is unmistakable. At the Battle of Vercellae in 101 BC, war dogs defended the Cimbri camp to their last breath. Caesar's campaigns mention guardian dogs among the tribes of Gaul and Britannia. Sculptures on the column of Marcus Aurelius even show dogs marching beside Roman soldiers. Though not celebrated like war horses or generals, the Canis Pugnax earned immense respect from the men they protected. Soldiers fed them special rations, treated their wounds, and sometimes buried them with honors. Some veterans even retired with their dogs. As centuries passed, warfare evolved and the pure lineage of the Canis Pugnax gradually disappeared. Yet its legacy survives in modern breeds. The Cane Corso, the Neapolitan Mastiff. Gentle giants carrying the DNA of Rome's battlefield guardians. So now that you know the story of this extraordinary creature, doesn't the Canis Pugnax deserve a place of honor among the heroes of Rome? If you enjoyed this story, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone who loves the ancient world. And as always, may Mars guide you in battle. To discover the 10 most famous gladiators of Rome, click the thumbnail on your screen. See you in the next story.